Hello and welcome, everyone. Myself, C.A. Bhupesh Khanna. We are continuing our study of the Forensic Accounting and Investigation Standards, FAIS, issued by the ICAI. Our focus for this session is on the second standard, FAIS 120, Understanding the Fraud Risk. This standard is essential for anyone performing forensic assignments, as it helps identify, assess, and address potential fraud threats in an engagement. The objective of FAIS 120 are as follows. FAIS 120 aims to guide the forensic professional in recognizing the types of fraud risks that may exist in the engagement, assessing the nature, likelihood, and impact of fraud risks, understanding the context, industry, and control environment in which the suspected fraud may have occurred. Next is importance of fraud risk understanding. Understanding fraud risk is the foundation of an effective forensic strategy. It determines the scope of the investigation, the tools to be used, the stakeholders to be involved, and the reporting structure. Failing to identify fraud risks correctly can lead to incomplete or misleading conclusions, missed evidence, legal and reputational consequences. Now we will discuss types of fraud, risk recognized in FAIS 120. According to FAIS 120, fraud risks may relate to financial statement manipulation, e.g., overstating revenue, understating liabilities; asset misappropriation, e.g., theft of cash, inventory, fixed assets; corruption and bribery, e.g., kickbacks, favoritism in procurement; cyber fraud and data manipulation, conflict of interest and abuse of authority. Now we will discuss methodology for assessing fraud risk. As per FAIS 120, the forensic professional should 1. Gather preliminary information, internal control reports, past audit findings, whistleblower complaints, etc. 2. Engage with stakeholders, discuss concerns and insights with management, audit committees, compliance teams. 3. Evaluate internal controls, identify control weaknesses or override risks. 4. Analyze the environment, assess corporate culture, governance structure, and incentive systems. 5. Develop hypotheses. What might have occurred and how? All of this should be documented as part of the engagement working papers. Next point is risk-based forensic approach. FAIS 120 promotes a risk-based approach, where higher fraud risk areas receive greater focus and testing. Professionals must use professional skepticism. Red flags must be investigated further, not ignored. Analytical procedures and data analytics may be deployed to detect anomalies. Now we will discuss red flags and indicators of fraud risk. Common red flags include significant and unexplained journal entries, employees living beyond their means, close vendor-employee relationships, lack of segregation of duties, high turnover in key roles. These indicators should prompt deeper investigation and possibly involve digital forensic tools. Next point is role of documentation under FAIS 120. The professional must document identified fraud risk factors, the rationale for selecting procedures, any limitations or constraints encountered, communication made with stakeholders. This ensures that the process is transparent, defensible, and audit-ready. Next is key takeaways for CA students. Remember, fraud risk is not static. It evolves with changes in people, processes, and systems. Your role is not to accuse, but to analyze and report facts. A structured and well-documented fraud risk understanding is critical for building a strong case and delivering a reliable forensic report. In last closing statement, to conclude, FAIS 120, understanding the fraud risk is about laying a robust foundation for any forensic engagement. It's not just about identifying the obvious, It's about questioning the overlooked. As future CAs, your ability to think critically and identify fraud risks early can make all the difference. Thank you for your attention. Stay curious, stay professional, and always follow the standards.